Record my voice, ready? Digital communications.
Internet safety. Children use a variety of online services, and each of these services can have different safety concerns. However, there are some basic tips which you can employ no matter how you use the internet. Keep the computer in a high-traffic area of your home. Establish limits for which online sites may be visited and for how long. Remember that internet technologies can be mobile, so make sure to monitor cell phones, gaming devices, and laptops. Know who is connecting with you online and set rules for social networking, instant messaging, emailing, and online gaming, and using webcams. Privacy and security. Digital security is electronic precautions to guarantee safety. There are individuals who steal, deface, and disrupt other people. The same is true for the digital community. It is not enough to trust other members in the community for our own safety. In our own homes, we put locks on our doors and fire alarms in our houses to provide some level of protection. The same must be true for the digital security. We need to have virus protection, backups of data, and search control of our equipment. We must protect our information from outside forces that might cause disruption or harm.
Digital communications has greatly expanded as of recently. There have been many new options like cell phones and instant messaging. This allows for people to communicate with others very effectively and very fast. Unfortunately, some people have not been taught to use all these options properly and end up hurting others. One of the most common forms of misuse is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is just as bad as normal bullying. Cyberbullying is when mean people abuse digital communications in a way that harms other people. Recently, this issue has become larger and larger. When people are on a computer, they act different because you cannot see them. This is one of the reasons why cyberbullying is so bad.
Digital footprint and reputation. Boop. Boop. On the internet, a digital footprint is the word used to describe the trail, traces, or footprints that people leave online. And there are some nice footprints in the sand right there. Pretty smancy, huh? Example. Your tweets and Facebook posts leave a digital footprint that people could see if they Google your name. And yet again, I am going to circle these footprints because they are just too cool for school. Next up is self-image and identity. The idea one has of one's abilities, appearance, and personality is the definition of self-image and identity. There is a picture of Bad Luck Brian. Example. Self-image may be how a person thinks they aren't good enough for something, when in reality, they are.
Information literacy is the ability to know when there is a need for information and to be able to identify, locate, evaluate, and effectively use information for an issue or a problem. Examples of information literacy include research, communication, critical thinking, and problem solving. Here we can see a cycle of information literacy. Creative credit and copyright. Copyright is the exclusive legal right given to an originator to print, publish, perform, film, or record literary, artistic, or musical material, to authorize others to do the same. Creative credit is a licensing concept created by Creative Commons that builds upon traditional copyright, allows you to keep your copyright, but also allows others to copy and distribute your work, provided they give you credit and only on the conditions you specify. Examples of material that may be copyrighted: sound recordings, images, research papers, articles, films and videos, and animations. Here we can see the different types of creative credit that can be applied to a work. Digital citizenship describes how a person should act while using digital technology. Can be defined as the ability to participate in society online. Here we can see the 9 elements of digital citizenship.